Hey everyone, welcome to First Look. This is our brand new series where we're going to review some of the used firearms and some of the brand new firearms that are coming out and let you know if it's worth your cash. As well as big thank you to Mainstreet Guns and Range who are actually providing us the firearms. Mainstreet Guns and Range has the largest collection of firearms and ammunition in Atlanta, as well as you know where to find them. They open from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. almost every single day. Alright, let's get to the video. Alright. Let's jump into it. This has been a very awaited firearm on this channel, the Canik MC9 Prime. You saw us shoot it at the gathering right here if you want to watch that video, and after that I really want to put my hands on this gun. So let's review the box, see what you're getting while purchasing it. It comes in this nice hard case with a very exclusive Prime sticker. I think they took a note from the TTI Canik that they created, and everybody liked the boxes with a little bit more unique style, so they implemented that with MC9 as well. I called it a baby TTI. Inside of the box you see another plaque explaining it that it's a sort of an exclusive gun, but Canik said they will produce it with unlimited capacity, so if you want to buy it but later, you'll have the chance to do so. You have two back panels and already famous little toolbox that looks like the Canik. The box inside is always rich. The Canik puts a lot of different accessories to it, so this one comes with a G-code holster. Now, I'm nitpicking here. Thank you so much, Canik, for doing this. This is amazing. But from a concealed carry perspective, it would be very nice to have some sort of light accessory. So if you do maybe a combination of Streamlight or X300 or something like that, that would have been even better. But just like that, it's also very cool. And thank you, Canik, for doing it. Now you get extra magazines, 15 round magazine, and you get the speed loader. This comes almost with every Canik like that, and it's always very nice. Inside as well, you get a cleaning supplies, another way of carrying your G-code holster with the cheek. You might have noticed that this is not original color to the MC9 Prime, so this is an exclusive version that you can pick up at Mainstreet Guns and Range. Mustard yellow color, and all the accessories are painted as well, so this is very nice Cerakote job. Let's get to the gun. First of all, looks. I think it looks very futuristic. I like the aggressive serrations. I do like the cutouts, and Canik did a very nice job writing Prime on the barrel in the cutout that you see. So every time you're gonna look at your gun, you'll see that it's exclusive firearm that you're holding, and probably will put a smile on your face. On top, you have a night sights that will glow in the dark for you, and your front sight has a orange outline for better visibility. If you don't like the manual sights, Canik already provides a cut on the slide for your RMR style and Holosun K-series red dots, so it's very easy installation. Now, getting to the barrel, you have 3.6 inches barrel with functional vents to get your gas out and help you with recoil mitigation, as well as the slide has the same cuts to get the gas out. Now, for me, shooting it was very pleasant. For a small gun, it shoots very nice. But I think this is where this Meta MC9 has some sort of an identity crisis, because it looks and feels like a carry gun. This is something that you want to carry with you. Now, if this is a carry gun, having ports on your barrel will help you with a recoil mitigation. For such a small gun, shooting it feels very nice. But on the other side, if you're carrying this gun and let's say you got stuck in a car and you need to defend yourself using a car method, if you cannot extend your arms, those gas ports will be right next to your face. Not that it's gonna be loud, it's always gonna be loud, but those gases can burn your face or blind you, and we probably don't want that for our carry gun. I carry a very similar gun, so this is a Canik Meta, and as you can see, in terms of the size, it's very similar. It's much thicker though, so Canik did a very nice job making this gun less printable if you're carrying it. But why I chose this gun in the first place is I have the same size barrel, but no cutouts. because if I'm in a situation where I have to use my gun very close to myself, I don't want those gases venting into my face, venting into my arm or anywhere else. Of course, it's always up to you to decide what you want to carry and what you believe is comfortable for you. So if you like the serrations, go for it. It's a phenomenal gun. And if you want something else, maybe look into the Meta series as well. Now, where MC9 Prime way better than the Meta series that I'm carrying is the trigger. As you can see, if you watch our previous video that we did with the Smith & Wesson, a lot of companies now moving to the aluminum flat face triggers. And from my testings with my little tool, this is 4.5 at the break. You heard me complain in the previous video about 3.5 break being just a little too much. But for you carry guns, I believe you want a little bit heavier trigger, just so you know for 100% you're not misfiring your gun when you're inserting it in a holster, when you're in a stressful situation, you're not accidentally shooting something. So this break at 4.5 pounds is phenomenal. For a gun that costs half the Smith & Wesson, the trigger is 3 times better. So let me demonstrate. Your trigger movement to get to the wall is minimal. Right there, as you can see, I'm already at the wall. And with the wall, as I said, with 4.5 pounds, it's a very nice tactile, sharp click. All right, we charge the gun back. Notice how minimal the movement of the trigger to get it back into a firing position. Just like that. And you heard it probably on the video. It's very, very nice tactile sound of a click. You feel it every single time. Boom, it's right there. It's ready to shoot. And then to shoot it again, there is no movement. Right back into a shooting action. As I said before, Canik triggers are one of the best for the price. Now, getting to the price, it's very reasonably priced for what you're getting in the box and the package that you're getting, with serration, cutouts, already RMR cut, 2 magazines, speed loader, all the cleaning supplies. This is $5.99 MSRP. I think it's very competitive gun for a concealed carry, as well as you can pick this up at Mainstreet Guns and Range with this custom paint job just for $700. All right, getting to the frame. It has a very nice texturing. It's not too sharp, but just enough to get a good grip on your gun. And as well as you can see, your mag release is also serrated. And places on both sides where your fingers can stop to get a good purchase on the gun are also serrated. So this is a very, very nice little frame from Canik. On the bottom, you have very small, but still an extended mag well. It's very cute. I believe there's no difference from this and just a regular frame, maybe a couple millimeters, but it will help you out, right? And I like it that it's not too big and too bulky, so it's not gonna print or, you know, show up when you're carrying it. One of the hidden features that this Canik has that not many other guns have is I'm gonna load it with a snap cap. If you're loaded your gun and you forgot and you don't want to do a press check, Canik has a small option for you to know exactly if your gun is loaded. On top of your slide, there is a very small ledge that goes up and has 2 red dots on both sides depending on which side of the firearm you're looking at, and that is a very fast indicator that your gun is hot and your bullet is already in the chamber. I like it a lot. I feel like the more options you have to check your gun without actually manipulating where you don't need, or let's say you don't have an option to manipulate your gun and check your chamber, this is a very nice thing that you can do just with a glance on the firearm. You know exactly if it's loaded or unloaded. Now, this compact package, only 20 ounces. So not only that it's very thin, it's also very light. And with the ports on top, it makes it a very good shooter. If you're planning on carrying this, you'll have a very good time as it's a small, thin, light firearm, and you already have included holster that you don't have to spend your money on. Now, granted, I already said that. Probably get a holster with the light. You really want to make sure you have the light on your firearm because you never know when you're going to end up using it. Another very cool feature of this firearm is your mag release button is reversible. So if you're a lefty or a righty, you can put that button where you want it. It's very nice and small, so it doesn't really protrude as much from the frame and it doesn't get in the way of you holding it. For me, with my large hands, it's very hard to find a compact gun with a nice purchase when I'm holding it. And I think this Canik did a phenomenal job with the texturing, with just enough of the magwell where my pinky is on the frame. I feel very comfortable holding this gun, and I can get a very nice purchase while shooting it. As well as you have ambidextrous slide release on both sides with a very nice large lever where you don't have to put a lot of pressure to release it. And we're gonna be very gentle with this gun because one of you can get it. Final thoughts on this firearm. I feel like Canik put out a flagship model for EDC without attaching a flagship price tag to it. So if you're looking for something small, compact, very price effective, and easy to carry, MC9 Prime is a very good choice. And the only final consideration that you should think about before purchasing this gun is, do you want your gun to be ported if you're using it for a concealed carry? And if you're okay with that, then this is a phenomenal firearm for you. And hopefully you can get it at Mainstreet Guns and Range.